Hello, welcome back. The videos are flooding right now. There's a lot to do. So in this video I will show you another project that I've been planning for quite some time, but that has been on hold during the greenhouse project. But now almost every plant had arrived at my local nursery, so it was time to plant. I haven't actually put things in the ground yet, but I'm talking about my Hosta bed. Behind me is my Hosta bed. I will show you just in a minute. And I will go through all of the things that go there, if I can find place for everything better, because we're talking about more than 50 plus different varieties, many of which in multiple exemplars. So it's gonna be tight. And according to my nursery, there's still 7 specimens of Hosta not yet delivered, and 2 different evergreens. And then, since it's so many different plants, I'm not sure that everything is absolutely to plan, but it doesn't really matter. It's a whole lot of Hostas in every size and color. So let's go. Adjacent to the greenhouse, which is more and more finished by the day, just one more sunny day maybe and it will be finished, and then I have to some interior designing and other accessories and stuff, but so that will be great. But here to the right of the greenhouse and to the left of the rhododendron bed is the Hosta bed. And in the back there are some already planted astilbes and other shade things. Hopefully they will grow up and cover the white electrical wires or tubes. There is one existing Hosta here, but then, as you can see, I've positioned everything that I got today. I'm not sure if I have the strength to take them down. It's getting late. It's been a warm day. I've been working with the greenhouse all day. So maybe I'll just leave them here, especially since, well, I'm not sure if I can wait another week to receive the last of the batch so that I can do the final placement. Otherwise, I've tried to make a bit of a hole here for one of the evergreens, and a bit of a hole here for another of the evergreens. And apart from those two, there's this dark corners, lovely, exquisite beauty that stand out from the Hosta. And then apart from the astilbe, there's 3 different kinds of astilbe in different sizes at the back. There are also some Hakonechloa grass breaking the monotony, and some ferns. So that's it. But then there are about 50 different varieties of Hosta. And instead of just zooming in on them right now, I will show you the plan. So this is the plan. If you can see 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3 in the back, and so forth, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4, 2, 2, 2. That's the different kinds of astilbe. 4 different kinds of astilbe. And then more or less everything is Hostas, except for the corns and the 2 evergreens. And if we switch sides here, we get to the lists. And I will go through the list, and I will put up pictures on the screen of full-grown specimens so that you can see how they look. So we have in the background astilbe Arentii Erica times 5. Then astilbe Arentii Color Flash times 6. Astilbe chinensis variation something Purpur Kertze times 4. And the 4th kind of astilbe Maggie Daly times 2. And then the Hostas begin. Hadspin Blue, Big Daddy, Francis Williams, Blue Angel, Halcyon, First Frost, Bedazzled, Mad About Blue, Guacamole, Climax, Orange Marmalade, June, Catherine, and then there is a fern, Polysticum cerifrum, another Hosta, Paradigm, and Justine, Great Expectations, and then another fern, and then Hosta Twilight, Summon Substance, Banana Bay, Devon Gold, Touch of Class. We continue with Lancifolia, Hosta Lancifolia, Purple Heart, Blue Mouse Ears, some Hakonic Grass, Hosta Invincible, Empress Woo, Liberty, another Hakonic Grass, Hosta Permafrost, another grass, Hosta Raspberry Someday, August Moon, Siboldiana Elegans, Fire Island, El Nino, Autumn Frost, another fern, Hosta Fragrant Bouquet, then Undulata something something, then Abiqua Drinking Gourd, Pilgrim, Fire and Ice, to be announced, Wide Brim, So Sweet, Night Before Christmas, Whirlwind. And then at the bottom here it says in Swedish that between all of these put a lot of spring bulbs such as crocuses, narcissus, tulips, snowdrops, etc. Now, many of the varieties that I mentioned now, I haven't placed. I don't remember the names actually. So I got an SMS from a text from my nursery, which said that there were 7 varieties missing so far, and maybe that's true, but maybe some varieties have been changed since this plan was written. So anyway, I will try to fit in the 2 evergreens and then another 7 hostas. Maybe I was a bit generous when I gave my nursery the measurements, because you can see here I said 3 to 4 meters in the back, 3 meters left side, 5 meters right side, and the shape isn't fit really either, but yeah. And then I'm a bit unsure about the sizes of some of these. Empress Woo, for instance, is right here, I think. No, that was Elegance. Where is Empress Woo? Is this... No, is it this one? No. Where is Empress Woo? There, okay, so maybe that wasn't so bad after all. She's a big one. She's a big girl, Empress Woo. So she needs to go in the back. And then there are mouse ears and other smaller stuff at the front, of course, and then some medium and so forth. Yeah, and then here I have some bone meal for the planting. Then I have some blood meal just to really get things going. And I have this slug pellets. And here I have my own garlic decoction, which smells extremely strong and bad. So I think it repels not only deer and rabbits and snails, but also slugs, but also vampires and humans. So, and I haven't had any problems so far in other parts of the garden. Yeah. Okay. So I will leave you with this for now. And I will leave this for now as well. I won't plant anything more. I will go inside and have a beer and relax. And maybe tomorrow I will start digging. I will give everything a quick hose down as well, just to keep it moist. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.